Hey, morning. How's everybody doing? August 6th, 2025, coming up on 7:45 in the morning. What do we got? Well, we got a couple of knockouts on the tech. All right, SMCI and AMD lower here this morning. Okay, so again, I hope you can check me out on Twitter. It's at 8johng8403. All right, I put a lot of information out there every morning. I put a gapper list out there every day. I talk about what's going on in the markets. I talk about the futures. I talk about tech. I talk about this. I talk about that. Everything that's related to what's going on in the markets. Okay, so this morning, what do we got? Well, we got, we're still shaking off the unemployment numbers. Kind of like, moving away from that a little bit, and markets seem to like they try to firm up. And then yesterday, you had the 4-day down, you had the 2-day up, and then they came back inside yesterday. So still a little sketchy here. All right. And now you're going to be inside day again here on the SPY. All right. So there you are coming back inside. Shooter down on week. And your new month is a doji. All right. So it's not that great. Tariff issues are still out there. That's definitely one of the things. And then SMCI and AMD show up and kind of throw another one into the fray. But there's some good things out there. McDonald's is better this morning. All right, so we're watching McDonald's. McDonald's has made a nice move here, man. McDonald's this morning, and Yum Brands reported yesterday, and they had horrible numbers. And McDonald's has been down and out for a while. So shoot it down. Everything's going to get fixed this morning, and everything's all good. All right. The month is now going to be green, and it's going to be going back to looking for 314. What was I saying about McDonald's the last couple of days? It was staying between 285 and like 305, 307, something like there. Well, here we are. All right, so there we are. All right, we're 310 right now. All right, so it's a pretty good move to the upside. We'll see if we can hold those gains up for the day. 3-2 down going into this day. All right, so McDonald's, a little bit of a bright spot there. It's food for rappers. All right, so McDonald's a little bit better. What else is going on here? I'm going to go through the rest of the futures here, and then I'm going to shoot through some names real fast. I really like Disney, and it's down this morning. All right, so watch Disney. If Disney performs well today, I don't expect her to do too great. They kind of missed on earnings there, too. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. What happens is what will happen, okay? All right, so on that note, there, Qs, it's the same issue, all right? We had the 4-day down, 1, 2, 3, 4 down, all right? And then we had a nice day up, and then yesterday they said no. They put the brakes on again, all right? Are they trying to shake it out? Yes. 561.16. Are we inside day? Damn straight we are. All right, so we're going to be handily inside day here. 566 yesterday's highs. All right, so we're $5 away from trying to take out yesterday's highs. Be careful there. Okay, and don't get nervous when the market starts to come down. And don't get too excited when the market goes up, okay? That's all I can tell you this morning. All right, so there's your cues. Diamonds, same bet time, same bet channel, just never going to get it going. I just don't know. It's rate cut city for these guys. So industrial's going to need that rate cut. Those retailers are going to need that rate cut. So that group will continue to kind of suffer a little bit, all right? And pharmaceuticals, ugh, there's so many, okay, it's just a mess. The pharmaceuticals are just an absolute mess. All right, so that's what I got to say about that. There's your futures there on your 441, 442. All right, so if anybody's trying to take the day up, it's the diamonds. So we'll see what happens there. SMCI, big hit here. All right, so this thing's down, 16% now. Sam, Mary, Charlie, Indian here. SMCI Super Micro with the big miss. Had the inside week already coming in with the 2-1 inside. We went outside on the day yesterday, and we are getting cranked to the downside. 48.33 triangle out. All right, so 48.76. We're even breaking that guy. All right, so if we want to triangle out, we're going to have to look back to 46.16 coming down. See if you can get some kind of support level there. All right, Super Micro, like I said, down and out in Beverly Hills. All right, AMD, same shenanigans. Another one with the outside day, really couldn't figure out what they wanted to do yesterday, right? They ran them up and took out yesterday's highs, and then they broke them coming back down on your AMD. A little bit better here this morning, but this thing's down $9 this morning, guys. So sit tight. All right, like I said, trying to come back, was higher here from the overnight. Somebody paid $179.21 on the overnight. Ouch. Okay, so there's your AMD. Trying to fight back off them lows. We'll see what happens there. Disney. I like Disney. And it's lower this morning. I really am going to watch Disney closely. All right. We'll see. We're going to watch the futures. Futures are going to dictate where things are going to go. Good stocks are going to stay good, okay? But they're still going to come down with the futures a little bit, and be prepared for that, and that's just part of how it works. All right, 2-1 inside on the week. Shooter down. Are we breaking that? No. Okay, we're still inside week. Okay, so sit tight with Disney. I'd like to see her come down a little bit more, but still inside week, so not too much damage there as right now. Okay, so we'll see what else they want to do with it. DoorDash. 255.60, slightly higher on the DoorDash. Closed at 255.28. She's holding above 256.84. So you're still inside the week. Okay, so there's not too much movement here. All right, DoorDash is really not going to see too much movement here, but we'll wait and see if it can start to bust out. All right, because as long as it's in there, it's not gonna move any of the bigger time frames. All right, the daily. All right, so everything's in there right now in that week. So sit tight on there and just keep your eye on that one if you're trading that one. I don't trade that stock. Sunoco, SUN. All right, Sunoco, 52.50 here, closed at 53.50. It's exactly down $1. How about all these days here, outsiders yesterday? 213 on your Sunoco, coming back down. It's not terribly horrible, but it is coming back down to 52.50. If you want to triangle out, it's going to take it back down to 52.12. All right. We know that energy's been garbage. Okay, we know that. All right, Sunoco is tied more into like NASCAR and stuff like that. All right, so Sunoco, that's that one this morning. Emerson is in your industrials. Could not go could not go outside, couldn't take the higher high from the previous day. It closed at 140.2057. We are trading down to 129. All right, so another one taking it on the chin here. 129. Where are we at? 129.47. All right, so we're coming back into this area right in here, 129. Down in here, let's see if you want to triangle out 128.94 coming back down, and I'll give you that date. That's June 25th, okay? June 25th. Emerson Industrials, okay? You know what's going on with the industrials. They're not moving because they want a rate cut, all right, and that's that. And they're eating a lot of tariffs too. So there's not just that. It's just not that too. You got tariff problems with these industrials as well. All right. So Triple M's eating that stuff. You know what I mean? All right. So we'll see what happens there. All right. So Emerson a little better. TKO. This one I don't really not too familiar with this stock. But up higher this morning now, up. It's coming up to 167 and change. I like it because it's not blasting out. So you're taking here, right? 168.21 triangles you out, all right? But this thing, if it gets agitated, it really could start to move and turn into a pivot machine gun on the daily, all right? It's going to have to get aggravated and very difficult to aggravate that. All right, Uber's in the news today. I get the new Uber's reporting. Uber did its job. Got up to $97. Everybody called for 100. Didn't quite get it. So backing off, I think Uber takes another run at it. But the markets are going to have to, the futures are going to have to be playing ball with that. I like this 2-1 on the week. If it stays inside, you get that 2 week up and the market starts to firm up, I think that Uber can start to probably make that move back up again. And I think it can even go above $100 if the market gets right, if the tariffs get lost, and other things that need to happen. All right, so again, still shaking off those unemployment numbers, and that's the way it is. That was unexpected, I think. So it's kind of like the smoke is still out there, like Chicago with the frickin' fires in Canada. It's horrible here. We talked about McDonald's earlier. It's food for rappers. It's shoot her down on the week, and here she turns around, back up to 310. All right, so next stop is now 314. I think this is a big move here for McDonald's this morning. I don't know if I'd go chasing that. I wait to see how it trades. Okay, that's what I think about McDonald's. Riven. Guy was on CNBC talking the other morning. Nice miss. 2-2 down on the. I mean, things were already bad. All right. So down and out in Beverly Hills. I'm trying to look at something that what's action. Well, I got an actionable on the month here. I'm looking at 2-1-2 month. But guess what? They were very early into the month. All right. So. It's just going to be hard to turn this thing around to even 1267 just to get it back to green again. So just please don't go looking for trouble with Rivian. Snap. Damn, Snap. Snap was pretty good, right? It's inside on the month. It made the lower low. It could engulf. All right, if it wants to get back up to 1041. But guess what? She's coming down $2 this morning. So back down with the Snapchat. Where are we at here? 775. We're coming back into this area in here. What's that low right there? We need to get it back above 773, which we are right now. Keep an eye on that right there. That's your right there. That's your number right there, 773. If you start to break below there, you could start to get worse. But that month is looking pretty good, all right? I expect Snap to do okay. I think Snap it ain't going to run back up quick, but keep an eye on it. Fawn. I mean, how do you not like Fawn? All right, stuck in the middle with you on the day. 2-1 on the month. Nice actionable signal inside. I don't see it getting out anytime soon. This thing's going to probably just sit and do nothing. 2650. We're dropping down again here now. So 2650, we're breaking that low from 2707. This is Cedar Fair, Six Flags Entertainment, if anybody doesn't know what that is. So there you go. Going into the end of the season too. No fun. No fun for fun. All right, forget about the fun. All right, ain't gonna be no fun. All right, fun. There you go. Wix, W-I-X. What do we got here? Wix.com, 142.50 from 128. Nice move up here. All right, Pivot Machine Gun on the daily. We're taking out all that business. Problem is now is your next magnitude is 149.44. I say you're going to probably be stuck inside here for a while. Okay, I don't see it getting out of 149 anytime now with the 3-2 month down. There's a better chance that this thing could tumble down some more. All right, Wix.com. Living, it's not Riven, it's living. All right, living large. All right, Living Nova. What's going on there? 3-1 on the 3-1 on the week, and we're going to expand, guys. All right, coming back up to $46, baby, get. All right, so coming back to June 30th, last time we traded at this price, 46.56. If you want to triangle that out, this is going to expand. It's going to go 3-2 upside now, and your month is going to look a hell of a lot better on the opening here on Living. All right, so Living large with Living. See what that brings. Lyft is going to report. I don't think there's any expectations. I think the thing is just right where it is, doing nothing. All right, it is 14.50. It is unchanged. I don't even know how it made the list. All right, so there you go. Lyft, not much doing there. Shopify, shop. 127. This thing's ripping, man. 145 and change. Expansion to the upside. We're coming all the way up here, guys. We'll have to look at it on the month. This is crazy. All right, so 145 taking out everything. Okay, what happens when that happens? What have I been telling you? When you have no more magnitudes, you are in exhausted risk. Okay, so know that. You already know that. I've been telling you that forever. All right, Shopify. So be careful up there on that one. I still like that Disney. So Shopify. What else there? I gotta get this going here. Go. Hey, he said go. Let's go. 3 down on the outside on the week. Already been garbage. Garbage with the month with the inside. 1570 on the move up. I like this stock too. Grocery outlet. The stock is retail. It's tied into the diamonds. Don't expect for it to do too much. But that's a nice gapper open. See if it could just hold its gains. $15.70. That is gonna, look at that. That week's gonna turn completely around. All right. So that is gonna be a big change there for Go. All right. So it's already made a huge move. Do not go crazy with this thing, all right? CDW, $165 and change. It's trading 170. It's stuck inside here. Good luck. All right, don't touch that thing inside. That thing's kind of stuck inside there in your CDW. Defensive tackle, Dynatrace, all right, already with the 3-2 down on the month. Where are we at with this guy? 50-53. All right, 52-45. All right, slightly taking the day up, right? Don't defensive tackle. Don't get too crazy with that one either, right? DT. And Match.com. Match.com, you're gonna get yourself a date over here. Match.com. $38 from $33.73. Nice move up. That's going to give you a boost on your XLC communication because that group is what it is in. All right, XLC. Here's another one you can watch that crapped out twice and ran back up twice. Bumble. Bumble has come back. Missed the earnings down here. See that? And then it gapped back up. It gapped over here. Somewhere. All right. It crapped out. All right. Then it gapped up. And then it's been coming back down. But this morning, We're at $7.65. We're up 10 cents. All right, a couple mentionables. I really like this Jenny. Jenny is, I mean, it's doing amazing things on the year. All right, this thing's near the year high. I mean, it's sitting on year high right now. I don't even say, but look at these months and years is what I'm showing you here. Okay, came back inside here. I don't know. It's been to 25.18. Keep an eye on this one. I like Jenny. It's an interesting company. They own the rights to statistics on sports, and they're tied into the NBA. They're tied into the WNBA. So what they do is they're the ones who put the numbers out onto the newspaper and onto the internet so people can see. That's what Jenny does. They're called Genius Sports. All right, I like this stock here. I like where it is right now. It's moving really, really good. I mean, I had this thing at 10. And I traded out of it. I've done pretty well with it throughout history, but I didn't buy it at 5.14, and I'm not long at 12.22 at this point either. All right, so Jenny, I just wanted to mention that one. All right, just because it's acting really, really well. All right, so a couple other things. What did we talk about? We know that Supermicro and AMD are in the crapper. Tesla keeps fighting back. I don't know how many times it can keep fighting back. Google is a little bit better. Tech's kind of, and we're stuck inside day. WT, this is the one I've been telling you guys about. I haven't bought it back, and I've been really hesitant, and look what happened now. I'm hoping for the triangle back out is what I'm hoping for at this point. I don't want to buy it up here. This thing needs to come back inside. Wisdom Tree. All right, I made some money on this one. I'd like to get back in, but not now's the time. I'm gonna leave it at that. Jesus. It's 21 minutes. I gotta go. All right, so be good. Trade smart. I'll see you at lunch. Be good.